Hey there, guys. Peace and greetings, peace and greetings, peace and blessings, peace and love. Okay, so I am so sleepy. It is, what time is it? Let me see if I can. You just saw the shadow of my dreadlocks. Okay, it is 9:05, which is Eastern Standard Time, which is close to past my bedtime, but I wanted to come on and share the little white book that I had printed out today. And yes, I am holding this cell phone in my hand, so I apologize if it's a little shaky. So if you have vertigo, you may not, or what is it, motion sickness. All right, so hey there, Mari. It is 9:05 p.m. here in Pennsylvania, USA, and I am about to turn in, but I wanted to mention the updated version of Spirit Keeper's Tarot Little White Book that Benebell Wynn updated because her husband, I guess, insisted that she make the book a little bit easier, or I guess he said it wasn't usable. I don't know. I like the original Little White Book. You know, she has like, I think it's almost 400 pages, or maybe less, the book of maps that goes with the first edition deck. Now, for those of you who missed the first edition of Spirit Keeper's Tarot, there will be a new edition. Welcome, Regina. Welcome. There will be a new edition that will come out in 2019. So if you were interested in being put on the email list to be notified when the new edition is available for pre-order, please go to Benebell Wynn's website, benebellwyn.com, and register for that. So she updated the Little White Book, and let me tell you, she outdid herself again. This tarot deck is simply amazing. She has used the Rider-Waite-Smith deck and the Crowley-Toth deck as sort of like, I think she referred to it as like the parents, and then, but her deck is its own entity. It's used, I don't even know how to describe it, but you gotta check it out. It is absolutely amazing. Yes, let's see, Solavi. I will put a link in the, what do you call it, the description. And forgive me, my brain is a little bit slow because I am tired. I have kind of basically been awake since about 3:30 a.m. this morning. And then at 6 a.m. I had to get up to get my son ready for school. So anyway, Benebell, at the urging of her husband, her beloved husband, totally revamped the Little White Book. And she sent it to all of the tarot deck purchasers in an email either this morning or last night. And I immediately went out. So the Little White Book, you know, that came with the deck, it was in that traditional little white book size, which is about, say, you know, that little bit of size. And I took the PDF file to my local printers and had it printed at, I believe she said it was like 150% enlarged. And so that's what we have here. And as we know, as little white books go, they're usually, what do you call it? They're usually, you might as well just throw them away. But Benebell has outdone all of the little white books. I mean, she gave a lot of concise detail, concise but simplified information in this, so you won't have to carry around your book of maps if you want to study the tarot deck throughout the day. And so this is just a little bit on the tarot. Let's see, you can see all of the cards she has in it. It's really amazing. And this little white book is just, I'm really understanding the method of her cards. and the layout of the cards. And let's see, let me get to a page. In her deck, she has 3 Fool's cards. It's key 0. There is the Initiate and the Seeker and the Spirit. What is it called? The Initiate, the Keeper. No, the Initiate, the Seeker, and the Keeper. And in the little white book, she goes through each and every one of the cards and really gives a wonderful information on each and every one of the cards. And then at the back of the book, she actually gives you some sample spreads and how to use the Initiate, the Seeker, and the Keeper. And you know, I love this deck is absolutely amazing. So I encourage you, if you missed the first edition of the deck, you're not going to want to miss the second. And I believe she had mentioned that the second edition of the deck, like you can see the Empress and the Emperor card. Got the swan there. And if I remember correctly, I think it's an eagle. The Emperor is an eagle. Doesn't he look fierce and determined? It's a really amazing deck. And I did a spread for myself on the new moon. And it was just a 3-card spread. And I supplemented the energies of it with the Bone Script Oracle cards that she has. I pulled 3 of those, 3 of the tarot cards, 3 of the Bone Script Oracle cards to go along with the tarot cards. And it was uncanny how they completely match together. So anyway, I just wanted to show a little bit from her deck, from the little white book, and you're not going to want to miss. Look at that Tower card. This is the best little white book ever. And of course, the original little white book is in the standard little white book size. But for some of us who are unfortunate, once we reach the age of 40, every single print, this is the Justice card, every single print went to like small print. And for me to try to study from a little white book would just burn my eyeballs out. So, there you go. I believe that's the Star card. There you go. And this is the Moon card. Isn't that a beautiful, look at the scarab flying up to the moon. And you see the sea is being parted, and there's 2 swans in the background. She has done an amazing job with the esoteric wisdom and symbolism that's buried in this deck. I know the card, it probably looks a little bit blurry because number 1, the card is really blown up, and I printed the book out to about 3 inches by 5 inches, so that's why it sort of looks like this. This is the Judgment card. Absolutely phenomenal. I like that term, apocalypse. And apocalypse not used in the way that we're used to it with the Sci-Fi Channel, but the apocalypse, you know, sort of like becoming who you were meant to be, rising up. Sacred Fire. This is the Ace of Scepters. And I believe that corresponds with the Ace of Swords, if I remember correctly. Or is it the Ace of Wands? I think it's, yeah, Ace of Swords. Or Wands. Yes, because that's fire. Wands. Yeah, Mari, I like that Judgment card as well. Let me see if there's some more pictures in here you can see. These are the kings, and she has all the kings represented as the archangels. So, there you go. And I mean, is so much symbolism embedded in this deck. And, you know, your esoteric knowledge is going to be deepened. A lot of spiritual growth can be brought in from this. Some of the shields. I apologize for having the camera off. So anyway, join me tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure what time. I know I do have some clients, but I'm not sure if it's first thing in the morning or what's going on. But stay tuned. Okay, and again, check out Benebell Wins so you do not miss the second edition of this deck when it comes out. Oh, let's see. There's her website right there, benebellwin.com. There you go, benebellwin.com. She is amazing. She has lots of esoteric and magical resources on her website that she freely gives away to the public to use. You know, there's some things that you purchase. Her class, such as the I Ching practitioner course. But her oracle cards, they are free to download and print out. You know, she only asks you to consider the honor system and to not profit from her, you know, what she's created. She also, you can download the original version of the 22 major arcana. So if you wanted to begin working with the deck, she does have the first 22, the original 22 major arcana. Of course, when she actually published the deck, she did redo those cards. So you can find those cards on her website. And the whole purpose of the deck is to help connect you. One of the purposes is to connect you with your holy guardian angel. And she explains her concept and what she means, you know, so there's completely no misunderstanding. And you're not really going to understand it other than reading it for yourself and seeing it for yourself. And, you know, I know there's been some people that have tried to make assumptions. People who do not even have a copy of the deck, nor read the book, or really know anything about it, have decided on their own accord to sort of make video that was not a very good light. And it's like, it's obvious this person knows nothing about the deck and nothing about the type of person Benebell is. But anyway, there you go. Check it out. Okay, I am hitting the hay, laying my head down to go to sleep, and I will check you guys out in the morning. Tomorrow is Tuesday, Tarot Tuesday. So in my heart of hearts of dreaming, I would like to start going through the Spirit Keeper's Tarot, going through it one card at a time to sort of get acquainted with it and introduce you to the deck as well. So I will see you guys then. Peace, peace. Good night. Have a wonderful day, Mari. Well, enjoy the rest of your day, beloved. Peace.